What's up, YouTube? Mr. Lamacy here, and today we're going to be continuing our Boson guided playthrough. We'll be getting into part Nightmare now. This is a physical Boson. I'm currently using poison damage, but by physical, I mean using the physical skills. We're using Magic Arrow, which isn't actually physical, but it's in that line. We're using Multi-Shot, we're using Guided Arrow, we're using Strafe. Just running up and down there. We're not going into the Fire or Cold Arrow tree portions of it. So far, normal has gone pretty well. We can dive right on in to this character. And we can also do some chatting about what we have, where we're at, all of this. So I actually didn't even put a third Tal in this bow yet, which is a little funny. But I have a Tal Hunter's bow that I was using. 6 to energy cap. Again, my gear definitely could be improved. This is nice. 71 resistances between light and fire. That's a really good amulet. Stealth armor. We crafted some crushing blow gloves. This helps with the bosses a little bit. Lightning res at 30%, really nice. 17 faster hit recovery belt. 74 attack rating ring, because some attack rating helps us. And some 10 fast run walk boots. Here's the third Tal rune. Hey, look at that. We did it. We also found an Ichor string, which actually could be slightly interesting. You know, with like, obviously the poison's lower and stuff, but it does have the piercing attack and the IES, which is kind of fun. But it is a crossbow ultimately. We have our Telly staff, of course, over here. And then we've just got some life and res charms that we have found along the way. We found some Saigons, which is kind of fun. And, you know, if we find multiple Saigons, there could be some, like, attack rating boost and stuff, which could be nice. But, yeah, that is our gear so far. Now, we are in Nightmare, and a beautiful part about Nightmare is you can actually go and shop a lot of great stuff. So already I could boost this up to a Demonite Sash if I really wanted. I can just come over here, look for a variety of items. There's even more hit recovery right there. There's some res. I'll probably swap this out with more resistances, as those do seem nice.
Yes.
So we can just look around, see what we can get. And I'm level 29, which means I'll be able to get slightly like better run boots and stuff. I'll actually go with 17 cold res for now.
May I help you?
Nice and beautiful. And see what kind of boots we can get. I would love to pick up some 20 fast run-walk boots, especially if they have res on them. That would be really nice. 28 lightning res. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So shopping in Act 1 and Act 2 of Nightmare is probably one of my favorite things to do. Here's my skill tree, by the way. 9 points penetrate, 3 crit strike, 111. 10 points guided arrow, 5 multi-shot.
Good day.
There's 10 faster run walks again. 24 cold res. I might bring those because having crushing blow really isn't going to be that useful unless I'm fighting bosses. So I can just put this in here. We can sell that. I can put that in there for now. We can just like hang on to it. But yeah, shopping is just a great way. Act 2 is probably my favorite spot for it, but this is also not a horrible spot. We can also get IES gloves, which can be great, help us attack a little faster. Right now, I would say my mana isn't good enough to be doing that, so I'm not really going to do much there.
Let's deal, my friend.
Can also get really big life belts, which can be super nice. So really, belts, boots, and gloves are the 3 things that I'm mainly going for. But I could also be going for helms, as there will be helmets that will have some decent stuff, especially considering I'm just using a garbage little helm that I have on at the moment. So we totally can take a look over here at these and see if there's anything we want. There's 20 faster run walk with 11 poison res. Not amazing, but good enough. We'll go ahead and take it and continue on out. So let's see. I think we're just on players 1.
This land of the shadow.
I will go ahead and we can try players 7. See if we get like a falling group forward or something. Barbecue, thank you for the prime. Yeah, we'll ignore those guys. Player 7 might be a bit hard. Again, you probably want to be above level 29 at this point. Doing a little more leveling will definitely be helpful. Also, all the poison damage I'm trying to do is not going to quite do as much here in Nightmare, unfortunately. So, this is definitely where we're going to start wanting to... I'm going to go back down to players 1. I just do not have enough damage here.
Impossible.
Let's do this. This is definitely where I'm going to want... Oh yeah, the game sound is a bit loud, you're right. To adjust and just kind of go to the tower.
What is the best G2 class
And do
why
stuff
is
there.
it Amazon? Love ya, Mr. Llama.
Thanks, Kuno. Yeah, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. So getting to tower is going to be my main goal here. Since the tower is going to have all the runes, and then we can look at getting into the new bows. And this will be, or not always new bows, but just look into getting into bows and just all the various pieces that the tower has. And that'll be really good to show off for the character. So.
Physical Bawazan? This is worth taking the afternoon off of work.
Thanks, AirDog. So we'll probably, I mean, this might even turn into a two-parter, to be honest. Like part Nightmare and part Hell. It might be, you know, a 3 or 4 part, or a 4 or 5 part video overall. Just because with physical characters like this, there's just a little bit of time that needs to be spent on gear, right? When you can just level up and your skills do enough, then you don't need to do that. But for us, we don't have that option really. Ron Ulysses, thank you. I'm level 29 right now. Which, like I say, is definitely a little low entering into Nightmare. Spending this time in normal and just doing, you know, leveling there would be better. Can level up to like 35 or 40. A physical character doesn't mean you're not allowed to add any other damage types. Chase Verna with 5 gifted subs, thank you. Wouldn't it be better to take 2 tier runes and put them in a helmet? Yes, but I didn't find any tier runes. So oh, that 1.0 run was tough. Maybe I found one later on, but yeah, my early countesses were tough for that. $30 light res. Let's go, baby. Golzar's getting stomped a little bit. We'll drag him away. Bow with 5 gifted subs. My goodness. What have I done to deserve such love? Try and see if he'll kind of heal himself. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for the gifties, you guys. And Ordinary Joe getting in on it. With 5 gifted subs of his own. Oh, of course, see. It's good to hear his controller friendly as well. Yeah, 30 light res is like massive. That's a huge charm. We love that. It is an Argentina shirt. Me too, Flamed. We got our extra skill. I'll go ahead and continue with Guided Arrow right now. And we can continue with Cold Plains. Now, I really don't need to kill a ton of the stuff on the way. I might kill a couple things, but for the most part, my focus is going to be on getting to the tower. You just spam enter and left click over and over at the same time. And you can buy potions fast. Nothing this way.
I need a key.
Thanks.
And we're like still doing okay here, you know? You found a burn? GG. Best use for assassin other than Enigma? Infinity. Probably be really nice. Alright, let's see. No. Golzar, hang in there, buddy. Yeah, we've got Blood Thief here.
I am overburdened.
Which, you know, the damage being so low is an issue, but it does have lifesteal on it at 10%. I'm gonna make the swap. I really just wish it had higher ED and it would actually be a really nice weapon for him. But 10% lifesteal is still pretty solid. It's just his damage is not superb, which hurts a little bit. Open wounds is nice. Yeah, like it's got, you know, some parts that are potentially okay, but... Oh boy. Goodbye, mercenary. Okay. See, our chance to hit now has gone down an okay amount, and you can definitely tell. We do not hit nearly as much as we would like to. I could upgrade to the next base, but I'd have to figure what is the formula for upgrading a normal to an exceptional? That is the question. Zod plus TP scroll, perfect.
Impossible. Impossible.
Soul, Ral, P Emerald. Yeah, might be a little bit much to spend on a Blood Thief, to be honest.
Impossible.
Plus, I don't even have anything close to a P Emerald. I'm going to go more into Dexterity, just because getting that chance to hit up will be nice. And we are level 30, which means we could get ourselves into Valkyrie now. If we wanted, I would probably just respec over there. I'm going to go ahead and put another point in Guided Arrow at the moment.
Impossible.
Like I said before, we're kind of just playing around and testing, you know, which is a fun and nice part. But I think that'll be a pretty good way to go. Let's see if we can find ourselves the waypoint here. So we should be able to one-shot a lot of these fallen like that, so. Goldar needs to stay alive. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We'll see how it goes. Oops. Is everybody hyped for the shop in D4? There was a lot of shop talk, man. There, they were pushing the shop hard.
What's that smell?
Yeah, Golzar's not going to be able to survive down here. Not at the current level. With this current gear. Might be better to just go get a pike that's got +2 lifesteal on it. He just has no chance versus the archers. It's alright. What's my jab damage? This character doesn't have jab damage. What's the clip, Ko? Can you post the clip that Ko made?
For everyone saying that's normal, I don't care. Normal's shit. Stop saying, oh, it's normal. It's totally fine. That's how other games. I don't care. I don't care. It's bullshit. Stop using that as an excuse. Normal sucks.
Is really engaging and fun.
So stop just, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's normal. No, it sucks.
Way as you play. So you do, as a result of that, we do balance around the idea
Stop
of playing.
saying that.
Dude's not wrong. Everybody says it's normal. Sorry for language. What was that about? Probably just battle pass overall. And how it all functioned and everything. Mercy Lago, thank you very much. LOM RPG's going for the reverse of normal. It's going back to what normal used to be. And I can guarantee you, less than a month before the launch of my game, I won't do a whole stream to talk about what the shop is going to look like. I'm not going to tell you how I've created a recommended for you targeted ad system. Yeah, that latest blog post dev stream stuff, there was more about what we could buy than about the game. It's a month out, less than. Keep exciting me with the game. I know they've shared a lot of the game. I appreciate how much the team has shared overall in regards to what the game will entail. But oh my goodness, there was so much about the shop in that. Okay, remember, players 1 is what we want to kill Countess on. Just feels like they're really pushing the monetization instead of it just being like, and there's a shop where you can buy cool cosmetics. Anyways, Io. Wow, Io rune is strong drop, 4% chance. Let's now talk about bows. So now we're at this point where we're getting into Nightmare right here, and we're starting to get into bows and the different kinds of bows. So first off, let's take a look at some exceptional bows, because exceptional bows are going to have a little bit better damage. We want to take a look at those. There's obviously the edge bow right here. There's also, of course, the speed by class. And just look at this top number. Negative is better than positive. So edge bow is not going to be great. Low damage, not great speed, and only 3 max sockets. Now the requirements are lower on it, which is nice, but we don't really care as much about that. I would totally be down to pump in a little bit more, requirements right here. We already have 80 dexterity anyways, to be able to use some of these nicer bows. So a lot of these bows, we're going to be looking probably 50 to 60 strength, right? This one is 25. Razor bow is a great bow because of that, but you will sack a little bit of damage. We're only at a 15 average here, whereas, for instance, a short siege bow is 21.5 average. But that being said, a razor bow has minus 10 speed, a short siege bow has 0 speed, right? A double bow is going to be a little bit more, have a little more damage right there on its average, 11 to 26, but it also is minus 10 and 4 open sockets. Again, just slightly higher requirements. We would need to put a little more strength into it. So a razor bow and a double bow are probably the ones that I'm aiming at most. Obviously, there's things like Gothic bow, but it is a little bit slower, but you do get a really big damage on that, 10 to 50 damage overall. So it's almost double the damage of a double bow right there. Now, of course, if we look into elite bows, something like a blade bow is very nice, but of course we'll have the lower damage in it right there again. A great bow is pretty solid, but again, slightly lower damage. You kind of have to go and look around. Things like a Hydra bow, those are just like really high requirements. And obviously this stuff comes with higher levels anyways. So, if we did find a spider or a blade bow or anything like this along the way, I definitely probably want to use it, but I'm not going to find that for a bit. So we really just want to look in these exceptional bows here. Razor bow, double bow, cedar bows isn't bad, but does go to 5 sockets right there as well. So probably looking in these 4 ranges here. Now, let's look at Diablo 2 bow rune words. And we can take a look over here. Why is this showing? Okay, it's just not showing at all. So Spirit is not a bow rune word. I'm confused. We have Zephyr, which we talked about before. Not great. We have Edge, which is actually quite nice. Level 15 Thorns Aura, which is really big, especially if we get a Valkyrie. This would be almost cheesing the game good, where your Valkyrie just goes out and murders everything with the aura. I'm almost uncertain if we should use this or not, because it might just be too good. 35% IIS, 320 to 380% damage to demons, 280% damage to undead. So this is going to be really solid in like Act 4, Act 5, Act 1. Act 2 and 3, it's not going to be very good. You'll definitely be relying on the Thorns Aura completely, because there's just a lot of animals and not as much of the undead. 75 poison damage, 7 life stolen per hit, prevent monster heal, 5 to 10 all attributes, 2 mana per kill, reduce vendor prices by 15%. Yeah, we're definitely getting into like big Thorns Aura person. But again, this could be fun to take into like Chaos Sanctuary, World Stone, like Act 4 and 5 and screw around with later on. It's quite cheap, Tier Tal Am, which is really nice. So it is something there. Next up, we have Harmony, Tirith Soul Co. Again, this does require a Co rune. Level 10 Vigor Aura, which is really nice for just running around. 200 to 275% enhanced damage. 9 min, 9 max. And then you get a lot of added Elemental, which is also not meaningless. 55 to 160 Lightning, Fire, and Cold is an okay amount of additional damage to be dealt. You also do get a Valkyrie from this, so you don't have to actually skill down to it. Now it's only 2 to 6, but it's something. Dexterity, regen mana, mana per kill. It's not bad. Harmony is definitely okay. Melody, 50% enhanced damage, 300% damage to undead, 3 to bow and crossbow, 3 to crit strike, 3 to dodge, 3 to slow missile, 20 IS, 10 dex, and knockback. Shelko Neff, this just isn't very good. The biggest reason is, 1, it's only to undead. You don't even get demons. 2, bow and crossbow skills and stuff isn't really providing us that much extra damage. If I was like using a frost or fire boson, then this would be a lot better, especially if I put it in a bow that had a couple plus skills. That would be huge. On this character, just doesn't do as much. We have passion right here. So 25 IAS, 160 to 210 enhanced damage, 50 to 80% bonus attack rating. That's huge. Damage to undead, attack rating against undead, 150 lightning, 1 to berserk and zeal, which is whatever. Hit blinds target, hit causes monster to flee, and gold. Definitely not bad. I don't know if I'd waste a Lem Rune here. I'd probably put the Lem Rune in my treachery instead, though. Then we're getting down into like Venom, Silence, CTA, Fortitude, blah, blah, blah. However, this doesn't have all the current bows. Where's going to be current ones? Insight. Insight is the latest Raltier Tau Soul that they have now shifted over to be available for bows. Okay, and this is super nice because you get a meditation aura, which gives you massive mana recovery. So that's very helpful for this character. You also get a crit strike % chance, which is really interesting because this will then give you more to the crit strikes. You're getting additional damage from that. And this is actually a really big part of Insight people don't think about for like an Act 2 mercenary. They'll be like, oh, it rolled 17 and nice ED and something. But honestly, rolling like 6 to your crit strike over 1 is such a big damage boost for your mercenary. So a lot of people should look at that more when they look at the Insight they want to get. And then increases your cast rate, which doesn't really affect us overall there. But the fact that we can put it into bows is really nice. Here it is. 200 to 260% enhanced damage, 9 to minimum damage, 180 to 250% bonus to attack rating. Adds 5 to 30 fire, 75 poison, 1 to 6 crit, 5 attributes, 2 to mana per kill, 23 MF. So, yes, you're not getting any IS on this, but you're getting massive mana, massive ED, and massive bonus AR. Really, I think this bow now entering is kind of a must for this playthrough, at least to get through Nightmare. And then when you're going to Hell, you can start trying to figure out what you're going to do with Hell. But I think this will be very, very helpful. So this, or like I said before, Edge, and then running like the Valkyrie with Edge and all of this. Insight only gives you a max of +3 to crit strike on Zon. That is right. On the skill of the character, it'll only give you up to +3. There's also Hustle, but I would probably use the Hustle armor. So, Hustle on weapons is 5% chance to cast level 1 burst of speed on striking, which is definitely pretty low. Does have level 1 fanaticism. Oh man, 30% increased attack speed. Didn't they get rid of the burst of speed? Maybe not. 30% IAS, 180 to 200% ED, 75% damage on dead, 50 attack rating, 10 to dexterity. So this is definitely still nice. They made it level 1. And we can go take a look. Fanaticism right here. So level 1 fanaticism is your damage, 50% more damage, 14% attack speed, and 40% increased attack percent, which is nice. And then burst of speed. Level 1 is going to be attack speed, 21%, but this is a little different with it. Run walk speed 23%, and it's a 2-minute duration. So it really is a very nice IAS boost overall if you have all of these things rolling together. Damage still probably rivals that of Insight, but you're getting way more IAS, which is going to give you more damage in that capacity, though you're not getting the 200, 50% or 200% attack rating boost. It's what, 200 to 280 or something, that you're getting there. You're only getting like a 40% attack rating boost. So it'd be a tough choice, but you could also make the armor get 65 fast run walk, 40 IS, 20 hit recovery, 6 evade, 10 dexterity, 10 all res, and 50% slower stamina drain, and kind of mix and match it. And honestly, I'm not sure if I would prefer putting this into armor or a weapon and using like insight weapon and hustle armor, or using hustle weapon and then, I don't know, like a smoke or something for my armor. If I could get a treachery, then I guess treachery armor with hustle weapon. Definitely some question for all of it. Obviously, there's also the insight mercenary, but yeah, just a lot of questions to ask with it all, which is great. It gives options, which is always fun. I will be playing the D4 beta piece this weekend, yes. I'll be playing through Druid and Necro at the very least, as those two characters I did not get to play yet. Hustle level 1 Fanaticism Merce is interesting. Yeah, I mean, it would be less, it's only 25% of that damage boost coming over instead of the 50 and stuff, so it's not quite as strong, but it'd still be something. Still didn't go over the Zon-only bows? Oh, you want me to look at the Zon-only bows? Okay. So we have Ashwood and Ceremonial right here. Does have good damage. They are a little slower, which is, a slight issue. But the damage is pretty nice on them. And you can see the, requirements for like an Ashwood bow isn't too bad. 5677. The Ceremonial 73 110 is getting a little bit up there, I would say. And it's a little slower. I would say Ashwood would be something great. And you can get plus to skills on it, which is nice. Again, it's not a ton of damage or anything for the character, but it could be just a little bit of help, which is nice for it. So those are also bows that we'll just be looking out for. A lot of this is just going to come from us going and killing stuff and seeing what we have. You can put an Amazon bow on a mercenary now. That is something that they changed, I do believe. Barb only can go on Barb and Act 5 mercenaries, all that. Farm Nightmare Cows for bows? Well, we're only Nightmare Act 1.
I can't.
Now we can go farm normal cows, which I think I said I was going to do last time, so maybe we'll go do a tiny bit of that. Yeah, I'm just going over mid-level bows right now.
I can't carry anymore. I can't.
We don't need to go over the high levels, because we're only level 30. So Tirith, Sol Co, and Shell Co Eld gonna be our desired here. Actumers cannot equip the Amazon spears. That does not sound right to me. They can equip a spear, though, of other kind, you know. So you can make Infinity and your Man Catcher now and then do that. Ow. Come on. So as we get closer to that piece, we can start looking further into the bows, but first we just gotta go and get runes, bows, all these pieces, and just a lot of that comes from just killing stuff. Make sure you're on players 1. Oh my god, see. Ethrune. Perfect. I think I'm actually going to go back to normal first and do the farming. Let's see what we have. We have Ral. Just Ral. We need Tyr, Tal, Soul. Perfect. Let's go to normal. And we'll get mana. We'll get arrows. Let's go. Have I tried strafe yet? I have not. I don't really like strafe as much in this scenario, just overall. And the best Italian ref, thank you. Go ahead and put that there, that's there. There's our cow leg. Perfect. Okay. Let's lay down the herd on some moose.
I can't carry anymore.
Don't let Moo hear you say that. Oh god, is she around? Okay, spear. Perfect. I'm gonna go to players 3. Try a little bit there, see what we can drop. See how the kill speed goes as well.
I can't carry anymore.
This is also a really good place to get charms, which is really nice. So we like that. Level up, we'll go another guided arrow, and I'll go into vitality.
It's locked.
No. Oh wait, I should have gotten a point in Pierce at level 30. Oops. Totally forgot that we hit 30. Good call. I'll probably end up respecing anyways and stuff when we get the double bow. There's a Tau rune for us. Yeah, so we'll need to respec into a little bit more strength when we get the bow we need. A jam this weekend, nice. Why do people use faith over miss? It's gonna be better damage. There's a tier rune, perfect. All we need is the soul rune. And the bow, but starting to get there. Now, we could also make peace if we want for our armor. And I know I said getting plus skills isn't like crazy useful for any of that, but one, it allows us the chance to get a big Valkyrie out. And two, peace will give us +2 to skills, which does increase our dodge, avoid, evade, penetrate, pierce, all that stuff. So plus skills is actually worth more to us than, for example, just plus to bow and crossbow skills. Bulbasaur Live, thank you for the sub from before, by the way. Sorry I missed it. And peace. I'll go over the whole thing with it. Is Shale Thol Am. 4% chance to cast level 5 slow missile when struck. 2% chance to cast level 15 Valkyrie on striking, which again, level 15 Valkyrie is huge. 2 damage on skills, 25% recovery, +2 crit strike, so it's actually +4 to crit strike. Cold res 30, and attacker takes damage 14. So it's not bad overall. Not bad overall. Plus insight rolling all the crit strike. We're gonna have so much plus to crit strike. Yep. Still, if I can get +3 crit strike, that'd be great. +3, +5, yada yada. Alright. Max a +5 crit strike. I mean, that's a lot of crit strike. Well, no, it's not, because I'll get +4 from peace. 2 for the plus skills, 2 for the crit strike, 3 from that, so it's +7 overall.
It's locked.
Pretty good. You have to have at least 1 point Valkyrie. Did they fix that or not? I can't remember if they made it so the Valkyrie actually exists out there on her own now. Either way, a respec will be in our future. They did fix it, so now she always stays out there. Perfect. So now, peace is even better. Now, you always kind of want to make sure you're circling back enough to see what they're dropping, because again, we are looking for runes and bows and things. Before the bow would, or the proc failed. Essentially, it would proc, and then immediately after, it would unproc. The Valkyrie would just disappear. Insight can go up to 6 crit strike, but since it's a Valkyrie skill, she can only get up to +3. This is the same why CTA only gives +3 battle orders. Maximum for a barbarian. Okay. Let's take a look at all the pieces we got here. 1 to strength, chain lightning, nothing. All res 8. And tear tail. We also got some of these. So Ral, Tyr,
Hope you and the family are doing great.
Tal. Just need that soul rune. Thank you, Dragon. I think we're doing pretty well.
What do you need?
We're hanging in there. Okay, let's go get another leg. Oh, I still only get +3 if it comes from multiple sources. Oh yeah, because you don't use 2 CTAs on a barb. Dang it. So it's actually worse then. I just don't get that. So it's actually only +5. Rip. That's alright. How's LOM RPG coming along, Warren?
Well,
Long battle bow. That is down in normal bows, but we can take a look at the damage. 10.5. Nah, it's not great enough. Not good enough. Short war bow. Take a look at that as well. Also normal. Will blade bow drop here? You know, I'm not actually sure a blade bow will drop in this area. But I'm really also hunting for the soul rune and a little bit of experience right now, so I'm pretty okay with it. Razor bow is highest exceptional bow that drops in normal cows. Perfect. Razor bow would be great. Double bow would also be nice, but yeah, I guess razor bow is Q level 33.
I need a key. I need a key.
Yeah, I would happily accept a razor bow. And if it drops from here, then it'll get 4 open sockets. So we could take it right over there. Edge bow can only get 3 open sockets, so we cannot use it. It will not make it for us. Now, at level 31, I could also start taking advantage of terror zones. And I could go into the Arcane Sanctuary, because that'll make a level 33 terror zone in the Arcane Sanctuary. Which then means I can start also dropping bows I want. GG with the sub 56 months, Adion. Wow. So. Okay, now we'll put a point into Pierce, because I was a fool for forgetting it before. Hopefully you were less of a fool than I was and you put a point there. If not, better late than never. She's actually doing pretty well in cows. Again, this is players 3 cow. I'm going to go up to players 5 cows, I think. I know mercenary. Cows will obliterate him, honestly. Next hit delay's not really affecting this character unless I was playing with other people. There's a stag bow. You can take a look at it. Probably nothing worth anything for us on it, but 12% ED, 1 to bow and crossbow. It is something we could use early on now, but honestly, I don't think it'll be that great for us. Correct. No more untargetable mercenary. We'll also go ahead and put 5 more into strength for now. Yeah, I actually like this for leveling right now. Like, it's pretty easy to level here.
It's locked.
And we can also have a chance at getting that soul rune. It's a lot of good overall. I don't think strafe actually got adjusted at all for next hit delay, really. Warren said we're gonna have Llama RPG prototype today. Now, the combat still has plenty to be done. There's still a lot to be done with a lot of the pieces, but potentially prototype here would be great. Yeah, norm cows are really good for it. Will there be a shop in Llama RPG? No. Will I show the prototype on stream? I think I'm going to show Stagbow gets 4 open sockets. Yeah, it'll get 4 open sockets, but its damage is what, 7 to 13? So the damage, I'm just afraid, would still be too low to really be anything meaningful. I really think I want to get an exceptional bow. Maybe we go back and grab it. $20 res on those. We can grab it and hold it just as a temp. So that's 10, 20. I mean, yeah, the damage is just really not going to be a ton there. There's no llama pass in the game. There's no purchasing things. You want to look cool? Go earn it. 0 speed, yeah. Razor bow's just gonna really be a lot. When does it come out? No llama armor? I didn't say that. Just that you aren't buying the llama armor. When it's ready to come out. Hopefully within a year.
Not enough mana.
Alright. Good enough. Let's go. I would compare it to Diablo 2 mixed with Pokemon mixed with other amazing games. Ooh, 109 to attack rating and 2 to dexterity. Yes, please. Gorgeous. We'll keep the little added damage. Turn-based combat mechanic, yes. It's just gonna be a game when you play it, you're gonna say, wow, this is a game that I enjoy. That's the whole goal for it.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with all the worthless dollars then? Smiley face.
It's true. Alright. What do you mean? This isn't private anymore. Can I mess up? Hold on. Advantage. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
Hail to you, champion.
Now there's the pit as the terror zone. So again, we can show terror zones are a new thing in the game that you can go back, of course, and farm. So Arcane actually would have not been, you know, kind of bad. Though with all the ghost off screen, maybe a little bit annoying. But terror zones can actually be a really nice way to now level up in the game. By going back and kind of just having a safer area to return to and attack and whatnot while still getting higher level items and whatnot. So we do have level 33 pit or level 34 pit, 2 levels above your current. And you can just honestly spend your time in normal, just like running these areas over and over to get all of the experience and leveling and all of this. Instead of, again, having to go to Nightmare and feeling really scared in Nightmare. Like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to survive it. Right. Here you still get to keep your nice resistances. Don't have to worry about all that. Don't have to worry about mobs having, you know, additional just damage from, you know, just scaling up and stuff. Everything. What about experience? I mean, the experience is still nice because, again, this is a level 34 area. You can see Terrorized level 34 in the top right. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about immunities. It honestly is almost OP in how good it is for playing through the game. I can go up to player 7 right here. Normal Terror Zone will not drop Sundered Grand Charms. Those only drop in Hell. There's a superior short battle bow. But this you can continue taking up, which is a really nice point about it. There was an edge bow earlier. Yeah, but edge bow is only 3 socket, remember. So if I'm playing hardcore, it's the strat Terror Zones instead of moving up. I would definitely say Terror Zones is... I mean, look, I'm not even, like, mildly scared down here. You'd pay to see Mr. Llama versus Teo in a boxing match? Oh, I couldn't hit Teo. Love that man. You aren't filled with terror in the Terror Zone? Unfortunately not. Or fortunately. Composite bow. 4 open sockets? Ah! Oh wait, it's just composite. I want a double bow. That's right. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I can't.
Same base type.
I can't.
Nightmare Terror Zones go up to level 71. Normal Terror Zones go up to level 40... X. Bring on Mathel. That's who I want to fight. $45? Wow. It's quite nice. Plus you get the pit level 2, which is always great. For now I'm going to put another point into Pierce. Just because right now it's helpful and I know I'm going to be respecking at some point here. And then I can shift down. Especially when I have, you know, more of those runes and everything I need. I'm just saying. Mathel's in good shape. He'd be a really solid fight. You have to remember, I was a D1 track athlete and stuff. I would feel bad fighting people who have not done as much with that. Come on, what you got?
I can't.
Plan to put my kid through college with D2R? Of course. The keyword is was. I'm not saying that's changed or anything. Was is still a big keyword. Now I could also probably run my mercenary down here. The only thing you run is your mouth? Ooh, got him. Do I have any effective Bladesin builds? I have a written guide for Bladesin. That's not too bad. This is also, of course, good experience, just killing Eldritch and minions.
What is it?
So talk to King.
Good afternoon.
2% mana stolen, probably just not enough. Alright. Let's actually see where our Black Marsh waypoint is in relation. Might be closer to the pit. Tough to say. Pretty equal. Yeah, I eventually put a third Talon there. And with the 5 here, we'll go 5 more Vitality. Mercenary's gonna survive so much better here. So much better. Ooh, experience shrine, nice. This is a big old pit we got here. Skeleton's not as fun. Agreed. Keeping the struggle for YouTube. Yep. I mean, like I said, this is going to be a multi-parter. Series. Just because there'll be plenty of farming and stuff going on. It's just how it goes on these characters, though. You just have to farm. Honestly, Eldritch farming might be faster for experience, but this probably gives us a little bit better chance of getting the bow we're looking for. Of course, Nightmare also gives us, you know, chance there as well, so. Is there a voting schedule of what's coming up next? I don't think so. I'll go another point to pierce. Being able to pierce through is pretty good. We probably only need the 3 points in that, though. Darn. Long warbow is not horrible on its damage, but only 3 open sockets. A blade bow or a double bow. That's really what I'm looking for. No, Golzar, get out of there. We're gonna make an insight. Which honestly, making Golzar an insight as well wouldn't be a horrible thing. This looks painful. Honestly, it's really fun. I don't know about you guys, but I really like when characters don't just immediately mop up the entire screen. It's like an enjoyable part of the game for me. But I'm old school. I recognize it. Skeletons are a little rough because poison res. This is definitely one of my favorites, like overall. I'm aged. Yeah, you know. Like moldy cheese. Everybody loves moldy cheese. Alright, and more vitality. It really is pretty crazy that you can take this all the way up to level 46. Because that definitely means you can spend way more time just in normal if you want. Yep. Can level up just on wherever, honestly. Yeah, the level indicator is nice in the top right there. Cool. Let's go again. I wonder if I should level at most exciting DT moment. First time I hit 99 was cool. Finding Tyrell's Might was really cool both times. Mang Songs for the Finishing the Grail was great. 14 All-Res, 19 MF. Ooh, that's tough. So this is just more, let's see. Fire Res 6, Lightning Res 8. Okay, we'll hold on to those. Do speedruns now incorporate terror zones? Not really, but they definitely could if they wanted to. Let's drop a couple of these pieces. Probably use the amulet while I'm farming. Well, I don't really want magic find because I don't want to have too high of an MF. I'm trying to look for white bows and stuff. Yeah, I mean, experience out here is just really nice. I mean, this is quite nice and crazy because you totally can just take this, just stay out here, kill all this stuff. Okay, 9 to 19. Attack speed is not going to be great on this, though. Reflex bow as well. Same thing. So that has honestly a very similar average, but it's probably what, 10 speed is my guess? I do get +1 bow and crossbow skills if I use it though. Could be an okay. Yeah. We could definitely do the rune word on that bow. Another tier rune, Grand Charm. You go right for level 2. 6 dex, 17 cold res. Wow, another very good charm. I'm gonna drop the 6 to life small charm. Put this here and this here, and I do like this for the added cold damage. We'll swap this one out for now. Frosty, thank you. All these little boosts we can get there, very helpful. We'll do another point in guided arrow. Honestly, once we get our insight and start specking up, we can really start leveling and getting some good damage and all of this. Just taking a little bit of time, but it'll do really well. Heavy boots. Endgame spec. Probably multi-shot guided arrow and like penetrate. Something along those lines. Darn. They are nice MF boots, but that's about all. Any Diablo 4 builds to share? Nothing yet. I'll definitely make some build guides later on for it. Could spend this weekend looking in at some of that stuff as well. I'm definitely thinking if I want to use that reflex bow. It's not like amazing, but it's alright. Could be just a nice temp until we get another set, because we have Ral tier Tal again, so if I get 2 soul runes, then I have the ability. Reflex is 15 frames per attack, while Razor is 12. Yeah, I mean, I know Razor's better, like, it's just, how long will it take to get to the Razor? Will we have a second soul rune by then? Either way, all this little leveling up right here is honestly nice. I mean, I think the replayability of Diablo 2 still exists even with all this stuff they're doing. I don't think it's really changing it. No, I don't need to reach a certain breakpoint. It's just, it's a slower weapon base. Can I talk about my hardcore death? Did I figure out what happened? Just every single one of those dudes shot me at the same time. And I was not expecting it. That's what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was having a chat. You know. Hustling a spider bow? Where are you getting a spider bow from? So it's chat's fault? I'm down to blame chat. Unique bows are basically worthless for the most point, yeah. Getting your pierce to 100% is more important. Psychedelic. Like, pierce increase is so valuable. Heavy belt. And razor tail is just the way to do that. 62 to attack rating. And 1 to 96 lightning damage. It's kind of fun. Almost fun. Alright, let's go back this way, vitality, and we'll go another point to multi-shot. How about that?
I need a key.
Trying to get the 99 trophy. Oof. Yeah, Pierce is just so good. If you can have maxed out Pierce.
Impossible.
I have not tried the Demon Machine source. I've heard great things though. Go up to players 8. Why is this only level 37 zone? Oh, because I made it at their... Oh, gauntlets. That's actually huge, you guys. Because we have Saigon's belt. So that's 30 IAS. Let's go. Huge. Ooh, a Thol rune. That's nice.
I am overburdened.
Okay, we love that. And this is the benefit of just killing stuff, you know? I somehow grabbed a different shrine. The benefit of just killing things, farming around. This is what I would say is my most, like, fun... The most fun that you can have in a game, especially like Diablo 2. Play a character like this who you really feel the benefit that the character provides when you find a new piece of gear like that. Where you get excited about finding Saigons because it's really going to help your build. Like, it's really so great. Reflex bow! Let's see what it is. 3. Oh, it's still the same. Still the same. Okay. Let's find a white blade bow or double bow.
I can't.
Blade or doubled. Yeah, definitely decent experience in these terror zones. And they'll keep going up with my level, which is great, so it's a great place to be. Now, farming Nightmare Tower at this point as well, I think is also not a horrible spot to be, because I do want to be getting those runes, so shifting over to that soon might not be a bad idea. I might end up doing that here. But it is nice being able to just come in here, kill stuff pretty easily down here and get some decent experience, some gear upgrades. Better. Forget the Blood Thief. Too low of damage. This is single player. Nice, level up. Another point to guided arrow.
Can't carry anymore.
And we'll go more vitality. Loading on consoles is just really bad for this game, unfortunately. Just super rough. Arrows, gauntlets. Let's see what we have. Come on, blade bow. Moons for treachery and crescent moon. Nice.
I am overburdened.
I'll put that to good use.
It's locked.
Yeah, okay. Level 37. Alright. Let's go to Nightmare. We're going to lower back down, of course. Players 1 we'll start with. 5 to minimum damage. Poison res 28%. I might hold that. And obviously the... You can drop this. The Saigons is very nice.
Yes.
So we know we want to go up to 60 strength. Maybe we just respec right now, but I do need to think about the bow. We could probably respec at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and respec. We want 60 strength, which allows us these two pieces, and you can see 30% IAS. Massive. Also more defense here, whatever. But 30% IAS. If we get the helm as well, we would get attack rating there. That would be really nice. 10% life leech is also something. Will be something a little bit later. But that'll help with our just speed of hitting a lot right there. Plus, of course, you get some fire res from the belt, a little bit of life, all that. Good. So that is great. We want to go up to probably 80, 85 dexterity roughly. Let's go to 90. And energy. With the insight, we're really not going to need a lot. I'm going to put 10 points in energy, rest into vitality. Then for here, we'll go crit, penetrate. Again, we still are going to want a couple points. I might respec again later, but we'll just have to see. We'll have plenty with crit strike. We can roll down this. And let's take multi-shot to 7. Let's max out guided arrow. And put the rest into penetrate. Pretty good. And let's go find the tower. If it's close to us, that'll be really nice for farming. It's 1 to 96 lightning damage, plus some attack rating circlet. So, I mean, our character, you can definitely see now, is starting to do a little bit of work. You just get small incremental boost. I mean, we've done a lot. I didn't imbue it, I just found it. We have done a lot here. Our mercenaries definitely gonna need some better gear. But lots of little charm pickups and stuff. Really helps our damage get up to a point where we can kill stuff pretty fast. And again, this is when it starts to feel really fun. We don't have our insight yet. We need that soul rune, so that's what we're gonna look for. Can also, of course, go look in the cows again. Especially now that we've leveled up more, we could go to like a player's 7, player's 8 cows. Probably kill things pretty fast. Okay, chance for soul rune there. There goes the mercenary. We knew he would die. He's not quite prepped where he needs to be yet. We'll need to get a little bit better gear for him.
I am overburdened.
There's an edge bow.
I need mana.
Blue, but honestly getting him an insight as well wouldn't be horrible. Whew, that attack speed is so nice though. Really liking that. With my current setup, a double bow would be 50% more DPS over a reflex bow. Wow, really? I mean, no way. Oh, over a reflex. I thought you meant over a razor bow. I was like, that's just too much. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I need to look at some of those, because Io Rune goes into those mercenary helms. So we can probably make Hearth or whatever the heck that one mercenary helm is with lifesteal and stuff like that for him. Honestly, that could be great. Bulwark, there we go, thank you. Yeah, we'll need to give him a better physical damage weapon to go along with it, but be something at least. Some potential. Okay, level 5. And we'll go down to players 1 before we kill Countess. Always remember that. Oh wait, we're on players 1, that's right. Players 1 has best rune drop for Countess. Higher player equals more keys from Hell Countess. Lower player count equals more runes. Soul rune, let's go, baby! Okay. So, Ral tier, Tal Soul, Ral. Where's my other tier rune? Thought I had a second one. Oh, I do. Tier, Tal. One more, and we could have a second insight. Ooh, 12 to life, 4 to fire res. Not bad. Probably better to have that, honestly. And 15 to life, small charm. Not shabby. Charms are very helpful on these characters, on Bozon's physical characters, so. If I can, definitely make treachery. I mean, oh, you're talking to him, really? I would love treachery. I have stealth right now. Lumrune is, you know, a little hard to come by for the smoke. Ooh, these guys hurt. Spicy. Hype for LlamaCon EU. Hey man, when Llama RPG drops, probably a great time to get all the LlamaCons really going. Yeah, Lumrune will probably just be if we can get it from a forge, or if we just kind of stumble upon it somewhere else. Oh, that Might Ore is deadly. Short battle bow.
I am overburdened.
No, at this point, Saigon's helm would be really, really nice. That's a great third piece. Get all the attack rating from its boost. And that's not like that crazy of a drop to ask for.
I need mana.
Yeah, probably a smart thing, huh? You farmed Hodo, but it took you a week to farm all the runes? Seems about right.
I need mana.
Okay. Golzar is dead. Too much there for him. Ah, great helm. Our Saigon's helm is right in front of us. Just needed to roll. Would have been great. Valken decoy desperately needed. I'll put another point into Pierce, actually. Again, if we want to really respec out of it again, we have another respec available to us. Set Winged Helm, Gyami's face. That would also be nice. Probably come a little later on though if it did. I don't think you can drop it quite this early. Nightmare Mephisto probably can drop it. We'll go more Vitality. Plenty of Nightmare to upgrade. Oh yeah, this is going to be a really fun character, like upgrade the gear as we go along. Amrune, nice. So Amrune gives us the option for making an edge if we wanted. And Shalethol Am as well if we want for our Peace Rune word. So. GM face. Sorry. GM's face. For those who needed to correct me on it. Peace is your recommendation over Edge? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go Peace for sure. I'm just giving options to the people. Because again, Edge would be fabulous. But, kind of cheesy. You're playing a different build. You're playing more of a passive Zon with her Valkyrie going out and murdering everything. We talking about Gilliam's face? Yeah. The French get so mad. Guillermo? Ah, okay.
I need mana.
Just say G-face. Fine.
I am overburdened.
3 to 18. Get this garbage out of here. Kiyami's face is French.
I need mana.
Exactly. You got it, Evo. How you doing? You ready to do a little more Llama RPG work, Evo? I got a slot for you. Warren's taking all the budget though, so can't really pay. But you could split with him.
I can't carry anymore.
You've been here for 12 minutes? Is MVS broken? No, I just have a baby, so I can't do like 12 hours right now. Moo Girl's trying to work me into doing 4 days at 6 hours a piece to compromise it, but I said, I don't think chat would be interested. She was like, what if it just was indefinite? You just keep going every day. I was like, chat wants to see me lose. They don't want me to just suffer for 10 days straight. So. That would not be great. Alright, let's see what we get. Talrune. Still no bow. It's okay, because we still need Shale. We have Thol and Am, so we just need the Shale rune. 10 faster run walk. Not really a lot else on that.
Good day.
Why does the ranged rogue in D4 not feel as fun as this? Diablo 2 is the king of fun, plain and simple. No, it's hard to say exactly, you know? I mean, I'm sure for some people it does feel better. They do enjoy it more, so... You know, it's a subjective take, of course. But I do think there's something about the look, the feel of the combat, all of these pieces that I prefer here. Because I agree, Bo didn't feel as fun to me. Like, Barbarian felt as fun to me in D4. Bo did not feel as fun to me. I'm good with it, Kai. You know, I was okay with her dying. My hardcore source. 1, because she didn't find good enough gear. 2, because... edge bow again. Playing through the game on characters like this really is just so fun. Have I ranked builds by fun? I mean, that's really hard to do because that all depends on what kind of fun, you know, each person wants to have. What do they think is fun? It's like a lot of people want to skip campaign button and love that idea. If you skip campaign in D2, that's like the fun of the game is playing the campaign. That is the game, is playing the campaign. But for many people, they love that. They're like, yeah, get me out of the campaign. I don't want to play it again. Just let me go to the end game. So. I believe you can buy an item with enchant charges, but it's like low, super low level, and it does barely anything for you. You're better off getting a Act 3 Fire Mercenary and having him enchant you. Okay, there's a cedar bow. So, let's see. It's damaged though, which kind of sucks. Ouch, the damage is actually horrible. 10 to 29 drops to 7 to 21 because it's damaged. That's awful. If that was non-damaged, I probably would have run with that. That's so bad. Oops. Boson is a dance. Yeah. I think that's also part of why it's super fun. Just the way that you need to dance around with the boson in D2 is really a great dance. Yeah, let's go in here. And we'll go and do another point to multi-shot. Maybe I should be doing penetrate right now. It's okay. D4 is definitely going to be a when it's out and we're playing it, see how it feels game for me. And vitality. We did Radamant. Yes. We've done all the side quest on this character at the moment. Orthal Tier. I mean, it's a nice selection of runes, but it doesn't get us what we need quite yet. Still keep going for the shale. And we can trash certain pieces. 5 to mana. Don't hate it. And don't really care for these. Try and make some room. Was this video requested? I mean, a lot of people have requested this one over time for sure, but not like specifically in this case. I just felt like doing it. Why do speedrunners do Den of Evil? For the respec. Because if you're not respecing, you don't do it. But if there is a respec that is viable, then a lot of times it's worth the couple of minutes. Plus, you also get a little bit of experience while you're doing it, a little bit of gold, you know. It's not like horrible, but the respec is the whole reason for it. How's dad life going? Swell. I feel like she's doing okay. She's been a little fussier than normal, but I just have Tal in my bow right now for some poison. But honestly, all the added lightning damage I'm doing is really a lot. I'm so sad that Cedar Bow was damaged. That would have been really nice. Good, we're level 39. Doing really well there with levels. Baby or mama? Baby. Mama's doing great. Bendy! What up? Can't you repair the bow in the cube? Yes, but no, right? Because then it drops its eye level down. It won't change it from a damaged bow, though. War Staff. Hello. A little bong right over here. You're so sorry my star's gonna get whooped tonight? That's funny, because last time I watched, it was 6-3. I don't know what game you were watching. Look, your Kraken did great. You should be really proud of them. They came out. They won a couple of games. That's really solid, you know? I'm really proud of them. New franchise team and everything. I mean, it's very, very impressive. But their whole game is forecheck and hitting and all this hyper energy. And last game proved it. They're just a little worn out. You can't play that for 7 games in a series. So it's all good though. They did well, you know. They can be very proud of getting to the second round, taking a couple games off Dallas. Go soft collecting sales bows with dual spec traps. Nah, dual specking will be really rough. You're just gonna lose too much damage. There's a double bow. Okay, we have a double bow over there. Please be. Please, 4 open sockets. Ew! Oh, if only we got the shale as well. Alright, perfect. And now we can upgrade Ral, Tier, Tal, Soul. We got 2 to critical strike. We didn't even hit the 3. 233 ED, 206 bonus attack rating. Everything's in the 200s there. So here is where it rolls. 200 to 260 ED, so pretty average. 180 to 250. We rolled 206, little under average. It's definitely a little bit under average overall. But not bad. And of course, level 16 meditation doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt one bit. So we still need to get our shell rune and we can make peace. We of course could just continue to try and run forward if we wanted. Experience shrine. Woo, look at that damage though. Get out of my face. Perfect bow. Perfect bow. Yeah, and this really helps our character. You can just see the damage increase, the attack rating increase. Let's go get that shell rune. But we could also, of course, just continue forward if we wanted. Because, honestly, at this point with the character, I think she's pretty dang good. We can also take a look at what that cannot be frozen helmet is, because that would be huge for us as well. That one is Hearth. I think it's Io Thol something,
I can't carry anymore.
if I'm not mistaken. Shale Io Thol. Maybe that's it. So getting cannot be frozen is very helpful on just physical characters like this. Wisdom is an option, but it needs a pull rune, so that comes down to, do we get lucky at the forge essentially? Which really opens up the option here then of trying to get ourselves these shell runes. So we'll see what we find. I know a charm dropped back there, that's okay. Whew.
I can't carry anymore.
Smoking now. Shale Iothol, yep. Come on, shell rune. So that makes it tough, because then I'd actually want 2 shells, which puts in that question of what's the best way to go about trying to get it? Or which one do we use first, even? Probably want the cannot be frozen more than the piece. There's an Amaroon. Okay. Shell! Let's go! Okay. Level 40 as well. Let's keep penetrating, get that attack rating up. I could also, of course, increase our multi-shot now. That's garbage. And let's take a look at Hearth. Okay. Right here. 20 faster recovery, 75 to 100 ED, 10 vitality, increased max life 5%. Cold resist 40 to 60, cold absorb 10 to 15, and the part that really matters there, cannot be frozen. So the other parts are still nice. Like, this is still definitely a nice piece. You know, I'm not going to hate on any of these stats. Not bad at all, but cannot be frozen is really, really, really going to be solid. It's ladder only, but offline also works for ladder only runewords. So that gets us cannot be frozen. Peace gets us 2 Amazon skills. The Valkyrie. Ooh, man, this is tough. I probably want the Peace more at the moment. And then later on I would want the Hearth. Let's keep farming. Let's just get them both. I want both of them. The thing is, I'm going to need a 3 open socket armor anyways. Which would make me need to have to go back to normal to get it. Or, you know, find one here, but I could go shop one in normal, obviously. So, I kind of like that. Let's just go rush on over to it. And we'll continue. We'll go dexterity. Let's go to 100 dex. We get a nice little boost. What do we farm? We want shale. Now, if I do 3 AMs plus an amethyst, that'll get me soul, and then 3 souls and a sapphire gets me shale. Is that right? Heart's greater than lore. Lore gives +1 to all skills, but I'm not needing skills nearly as much on this character. That's something you gotta remember is this character is focusing less on the plus skills. Yes, I want them from the piece for now, but obviously, like, I'd love to get treachery. I'd love to get, you know, hustle or something later on. So. But lore is still not bad by any means. Soul. Okay. So this gives us also the option in the future if we need another soul rune for something. We could make a lore helm as well if we wanted. 15 all res. Can you now upgrade normal socket items or runewords to their Nightmare Hell counterpart? No, you can't do it with regular items. You can upgrade rare, unique, set items, but... Do I not need to stash my gold? I just don't die. Which bow? We got a double bow. An insight double bow. You can see great damage on it there, 45 to 86. We also have some nice damage boost from our other pieces. Obviously, if I could find, like, Death Sash, Ravenfrost would be godly of a find. You know, Spirit Shroud is nice. Like, there's a lot of cannot be frozen, or a variety of can't be frozen uniques that do exist in the game. But Hearth being a manageable one that can be made now is pretty nice. The only sad thing is I will lose the 1 to 96 lightning damage, which is actually not bad damage. We don't have like crazy high MF just from whatever gear we have. If I find Saigon's boots, we'll get 50% magic find. So. Yeah, I don't really care about higher defense values. Honestly, I might just go back now. Get my 3 open socket armor. Dull Tal. Oh wait, is it Soul's Dulls and Dulls to Shales? No. Dulls to Hells? Soul Shale, Dull. I forget exactly. Yeah, Ravenfrost is probably like the dream here. Let's go ahead and go back and get our 3 open sockets. So I want to just get a 3 open socket breastplate, honestly. I'm going to find more runes and stuff as I progress anyways, so there's a chance we find that second shale and stuff. Soul, Shale, Dull, Hell. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So just look for a 3 open socket breastplate right here. You might just have to shop it a couple times. You can get it in a chainmail or scale mail, but that's going to not be nearly as good because it has, I mean, not nearly as good. You're going to get a movement penalty for doing so. So we do that. Then we grab Shale, Thol, Am, Shale. And we make peace. Now we do lose a little bit of hit recovery, some FCR and such, so it does have a little bit of a tough effect right there. But the Valkyrie is really big. The +2 skills is actually really nice for all of this. Oh, I forgot dodge, avoid, evade. That's right. Man, I really just botched this whole respec, didn't I? It's all right. We'll put the next skill points in there. Let's continue forward. Almost. Actually, yes. Let's continue forward. We got a tower right next to it again. Hey, it's the Bloodhawk Nest minion pack. Great experience. Such a funny minion pack. So yeah, we have the tower right next to it anyways, if we want to go back there in the future. Getting some more fast run walk will be really nice. I'd love to get, 40 fast run walk somehow. Obviously getting like dual Sanders could be interesting, but again, I do have all the Saigons, or the 2 Saigons going and the 30 IES, that's really nice, so it's hard to say exactly. Any tips for self using Infinity Nova Source? Don't die. No, it's tough. Because you're jumping right on top of a bunch of mobs, so you definitely just have to be really careful, like when you're engaging in the middle of mobs. That's I don't know what tips you're looking for exactly, but yeah, where you position yourself and stuff is pretty important. And remember that your Nova in certain instances is, breaking, then putting them into hit recovery. But other times it's not. And when it's not, kind of is rough. Also, Poison Res and maybe Cure if you're running Energy Shield. Yep. Will I switch the Mercenary to Midora now? Probably. Probably will. Because that'll be really nice boost for damage. But I still need to get him some stuff so he can work out, you know. And again, for those of you who didn't get IO from Nightmare Countess, you can see I'm not even using the IO. I'm not using Hearth right now, you know, any of that. And we're still doing just fine. So don't worry if, you know, you don't end up getting that piece. Like, you'll be done. And this puts us now, again, kind of in that really nice spot where we're able to do enough damage now. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're able to do enough damage now that it feels really, just really, really solid for the character. It feels like we can kill stuff really quickly. We can level up quickly because of that then, which then allows us to stay ahead of the curve. I'll get 1 point dodge, and then we'll get the avoid and evade thereafter. And we'll go vitality. Force I got a bit of the force I got 14 dexterity. Yeah. I mean, that 100 life is so nice. We are level 41. So, you know, those first few levels, especially while we were trying to get to insight and stuff, it took a little bit, right? I mean, these characters are going to go through phases like that. We're going to hit another phase in the future where things get hard to kill again. We're going to have to upgrade some gear, then we'll be a little bit stronger. You know, that's just going to exist. Here we go. Now we've got ourselves a level 15 Valkyrie as well from our piece. So, you know, there's just going to be phases, but if you don't mind and enjoy, you know, new areas being difficult and then building up and grinding a little bit, the Valk doesn't just die now. Correct, they fixed it. I'm in Nightmare right now. And you can see additionally when having a proper level how much that helps. So, you know, I told everybody, you know, I went into Nightmare level 29 there, and that was probably a little early. We went around, got stuff, whatever things, but then it was time to like, okay, you know what, we have to go be serious here and like level up a little bit more in normal. And doing so helped us hit everything, which just helped so much with all the stuff. So. Fast food has been farming trap with the bar of gold, so you have 1 point at GTR item. Yeah, I mean, that's a really tough one to say, honestly. Just killing as much stuff as you possibly can. Also, if you want, get this waypoint so you can farm Indario multiple times. If you want to farm her, she can be a great place to drop some things. She can get you SOJ and stuff, you know. Not that SOJ matters as much here, but another not horrible spot for farming if you're into that kind of thing. Okay. Level 4. And I don't even have my crushing blow gloves on, but I don't feel like I really need them. We're penetrating her pretty well. If you could take back all the hours spent playing Diablo and spend on something else, what would you spend the hours on? My wife! Maybe accents. Lumrune! Wow!
I can't carry anymore.
Huh.
This maiden shall inflict.
Congratulations, Act 1 is done. Give yourselves the clap. We can make a smoke for a mercenary. Or for ourselves later on if we really feel like we need it. Okay. So, that's nice. Let's go ahead and grab... Man. No, I don't know. Let's hire Hazine.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, and this is where I want to go for shopping. Better boots. Looking for 40 faster run walks. Can also look for belts. I guess we don't need a belt now because we have the double Saigons. If I put Cure on reverse, he'll be able to survive. He can do alright with it, yeah. You'll need life leech from somewhere else. A lot of people put like COH. Ugh, I really wish those were 31 fast run walk. Or 40 fast run walk, 31 fire res.
What you need?
Would have been so nice. Now you go back to town so fast, you just spam click where the spot's supposed to be. 20 faster run walk, I just want 40.
What you need? Greetings.
Even if they're planes, I'll take it. Can I get 40s at level 41 actually? Oh, I might be too low, but I can get 30s. I might not be able to get 40% until like level 46.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Something around there. Okay, I'll come back for it. We'll wait till we level up a little more. But again, that's a great place to find gloves, belts, and boots, everybody, so highly recommended. I need my mercenary to hit stuff and get me his aura. Come on, buddy. I'm not sure there's one out there. Maybe it might be a good guide to make. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, low res one, 36. You can get it at 31. Teleport staff, level 24. You can get it at level 19. But 40 fast run walk is probably somewhere level 51 for it. Okay. Is that I have to be level 51 or it'll spawn at 51 unless I can get it at level 46? Probably item level. Okay, so I can get it at level 46. That's what I thought. Yeah, for the items in the shop. Rune. While I have this combat shrine, I'm gonna go up to players 5. See how it goes. Hey, we got our Might Aura now as well. Nothing there. This bow is so nice. Just like changes so much for us. I mean, we were still doing all right there, but this is definitely a help. What rune was that? Ral. Never know. Guided playthrough for the wedding. Try my best. True Juris.
I need mana.
I still have like so little mana just overall that the meditation doesn't even help nearly as much as I would like. No, I'm not getting married right now. Getting something with some plus to it will be nice later. Alright, so we'll go now, appointing a void. I mean, you'll need a lot more than just wind force, but it can still honestly be very fun, you know. Just depends what style you like to play. I love playing Bozan. I think she's a great character. She's not as fast as the other characters and everything, but Shadow Warrior will only cast the spells that you have unlocked. Shadow Master will cast any spells. Yeah, and Dariel dropped Lumrune for us, which is really nice. Go ahead and hit those guys over there. What's the candidate runeward with Lum? I mean, smoke. Smoke for our mercenary is pretty much the rune word. Not sure what else. We can always go take a look. I'm always open to the idea of like, oh, I didn't think about that rune word. And you go and look and see, you know, hey, this would actually be really nice. So it's always a good idea to just check out the runes that are, you know, what it can make. Lionheart, but we need Foul, and honestly, I'm not sure Lionheart's even better than Peace for me here, or Smoke. Nihilist Charm? You have to wait till SOJs are sold on the server. Enough of them. There was a bow drop. What was it? Longbow. Just get Fortitude? That'd be nice. Probably Q-Tax. I don't exactly know the AI piece of it. I don't really use Shadow Warrior and Master all that much. Okay, and evade. Perfect. 1 point in each. Treachery is Lemrune, and that would be great. I would love Treachery. That Fade proc. Oof. Gorgeous. Let's see if we can find the waypoint out here first. Yeah, it's a nice little feature they have. A little control click.
I need mana.
Beautiful. High Lords, Cat Eye, yeah, those would be great. But a lot of times you just gotta play with the hand you're dealt, you know? Still on Players 5, I am. And that's kind of the beauty of D2 a little bit, and the beauty of playing characters like this. There is that, alright, let's just take it easy, let's just do this, let's just try for this. Oh, I got a Lumrune. Now I'll go smoke. If I didn't get a Lumrune, I wouldn't make smoke, you know? I'm going to go attack rating and vitality.
Stay a while and listen.
Put the Rao runes away. Make some space. And perfect.
There's nothing the right portion has.
Yes. You can get up to like 10% movement boots there, Dersh. Let's go to here. Save the Lum for a Lem cube up? That's way too far away to cube. I'm not going to find all these extra runes. I mean, I would need fouls to start doing that. Oh, wait, we're going this way. Ooh, nice conduit. Yeah, we haven't really found any, like, max damage charms, which is really sad, because getting max damage from charms is huge. That's a big thing. If you can get any charms with plus to max damage, maybe like not a max plus 1 max damage grand charm. That might be a little bit like too much space. But if you can get a couple charms with some max damage on them, it will do a lot for just damage overall. It's really nice. And same with just really nice attack rating charms as well, you know. I would love to get just a big old grand charm with 100 attack rating or something on it. Max and min damage are both good. Min damage is better, I believe, when it's just flat as is. If they're both together, then they don't work. You only get one of them. Alright, let's do players 1. I have to go look again at all the like piece of it. Let's see if this breastplate's 2 open sockets. If yes, we can make smoke in it. Perfect. Alright. Found ourselves a smoke. There you are, psychedelic. Superior for style points. That's right. Save this a trip back to normal to get it to open socket armor. Oh my god, I can't hit this stupid egg. Level 2. Okay. And now that we have the dodge, avoid, evade. Decisions. I'll go vitality. And I don't know if I really care for another point in multi-shot. Let's just keep going penetrate. Are there any builds that just excel in this? Bone Spear Necro is pretty solid. Cannot be frozen would be nice. I would not mind a second shell rune here.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got.
I am overburdened.
You can actually see that 10% lifesteal doing a little bit of work here and there. Ooh. Angelix. Sabre. I don't know what class will do on release of T4. Alright, so Neph rune. Lum rune. Makes a smoke. Has some okay pieces to it, but the giant pieces, 50 to all resistances. That is massive. And you can see my mercenary is now maxed in resistance, which helps him out a lot for survivability. Also, if I had another Io rune, going for whatever the name, Bulwark, could be interesting as well. Help him out. So definitely some stuff that you can go and farm, right? Iodol. Exactly. Let's go players 5 again. I was enjoying that. See how it plays with snakes.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that was kind of a freebie. There's also a crown. Crowns can be 3 open sockets. This one is only 1.
Let there be light.
Perfect. Okay. And let's go to the arcane. Would wisdom be good for me? Uh-huh. But we need a pull rune in that case. So a lot of it is going to be rushing forward, you know, at this point. And seeing, like... I'm going to go down to players 1 as well. You know, moving forward at this point and getting to Act 5 or Act 4, doing the forge. And enjoying the forge right there. Seeing what we get. Because that's always super fun. Nightmare Forge is like such a great place for this because, yeah, you can get a Ko rune. Okay, Hustle's on the table. You can get a Lem rune. Treachery's on the table. Ko rune also opens up other, you know, ideas. You can get a Pull rune. Wisdom's on the table. You can get an rune. Try and think what I'd make with them. Probably Duress. Probably where you're at. Or you just go for pure res, whichever you like. So really, there's just like a lot of possibilities there. Highest rune I found on a run? Cham. Haven't found a Zod before. I mean, I have, but not on a speed run. That's what you were meaning. What's my plan for going into hell? Level up in Nightmare for sure. Maybe try and go after, you know, do some more farming at Nightmare Mephisto or something. Try and just get ourselves a couple pieces. That would be really helpful. I could also, of course, just level up and then just skip everything in hell and, you know, go straight to the bosses, which may just be the way we have to end up doing it. But I also don't mind this being a longer guided playthrough where, you know, we just have fun doing a lot of different pieces. True. Wow, first way.
Good riddance.
Crushing. Okay, we'll keep penetrating. And Vitality Ink. I'm gonna go to players 3. Hi, Menders. Fred Carey, thank you. Welcome 4 months with the Prime sub and reminding everybody they might have a Prime sub available. If we get 5 Prime subs right now, I'll upgrade Moo Girl to sushi tonight. instead of the dollar menu. Look at that. They don't call me Generous Llama for nothing. The Pez! Thank you very much. Mwah. Fugan! Uh-oh. Potential sushi roll in your future, Moo Girl. She should not eat sushi with the baby? No, the baby's out. It's not in there anymore. I need mana. There we go. Whew. Hey. Charming with the third one. Two more. Two more. Alright, players one, of course. 106 to mana? Huh. I lose a lot of res. But 106 to mana would be godly for this character. I mean, that would help so much. I'm gonna do it for now. God, I love this game. When 106 to mana amulet is like interesting. So cool. We can, we don't need Thewing potions. Maybe for our mercy. Nope, we're good. Let's do it. Alright, let's get our Valkyrie in there. There we go. Valkyrie tank is so much stronger. Ugh, look at all my mana. I don't even have my Crush and Blow gloves on. I think they do as well, Supple. Beefy. Uh-oh. We'll see how it is on multi-shot. Not fully stable, but pretty dang good. %71 hit chance. Not bad at all, my friends. Yep. And that is Act 2 of Nightmare. Give yourselves the clap.
This is not good. Will this madness ever
Well
end?
done. Get some gold.
It is an honor to serve you.
Beautiful. Perfect. Bring your character over and baby, you are ready for act number 3. We're level 45. We've got our gear all set. Let me get into act 3 and I'll show it off. Here we are. Here's our stats. Here's our skills. Here's our gear. Love that dual Saigons. That's a fun combo. Just went with straight attack rating rings right now. Again, really focusing on trying to make sure I can hit stuff. And then some fast Roanoke boots. We're also close enough where we can shop some 40 fast Roanoke boots pretty soon. A couple more levels, that'll be really nice. I'd love to find like Nat's boots or something as well, but whatever. Saigon's boots would be fantastic. We'll see how it all is. That is meditation aura. It means I get more mana. This is working great. The bonus attack rating, the enhanced damage, this is a really solid, like, really solid piece. So, trash that. Anyways, and our mercenaries got a smoke. Nothing really great here and here yet. We'll get him some better stuff. Honestly, making him an insight as well. I think I have a spare soul rune. I do. Ral Tirtal Soul, making him an insight just so he can have the damage and stuff isn't bad. Our charms are resistances and added lightning and cold damage and some lifers. No max damage charms or attack rating charms yet, which is a little unfortunate, but that's alright. Anyways, we're going to take a break here as I got to go feed Moo Girl. It looks like dollar menu according to chat. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out and watching. Means a lot. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Diablo 2. Fatal Frog with 5 gifted subs. All right. We'll give her sushi. We'll give her sushi. Mwah! No value menu. Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. We have Diablo 4 beta, Druid, Necro, all of that. So we'll be having some fun checking it out. Peace, everybody. Don't forget to go to L YouTube and like and subscribe.